looks like it worked this time. Wow, it's, malfunctioned with the computer, but I am here. So it's funny that, I told you that my schedule changed, but it seems to be working out to where I can come on about 6:30ish, and have about a half hour meeting. So hopefully this is, it's just an hour earlier than what we used to do, so maybe this will work because this is when I've been coming on. I know a lot of you are after me, or before me, so it's only like 5 or 5:30 or 4:30, and you guys just watch the replay, comment, let me know you're on here, and yeah, that's totally fine. We're gonna work this out. Um, so I have to apologize to those on Facebook. I have been posting things from my phone, I thought, and now that I came on to do the live from my computer, I realized that nothing has been posting. So you guys think I have ghosted you for the last, 4 or 5 days, and that's not the truth. I am having technical difficulties, so I apologize, and I will make sure that I get some stuff shared up that I thought I had already. So definitely, yeah, apologies for that. Um, I am seeing a lot of, first, let me say thank you to Alma for posting. She did a great Canva or GPT. I'm not sure which she's using. Maybe both. I'm doing both, for the vitamin C duo for the $60 or more order. So make sure that you're promoting that. And she did a great little graphic. She was going to both message, text, and post on social media. So fantastic job. Y'all just keep sharing, and it will come. She is doing absolutely awesome. I just hit 10,000, so I am a 10 star again this year. I think I hit it last time and I didn't even realize it. Or yeah, because I think I'm definitely over this time. And I know Alma is coming up behind me, so I honestly think this is going to be a great year of celebration. So I'm excited about that. We have like, what is it, 9 days until Avon Connect. So I know that Marianne is probably thinking about getting packed. Her and the family are going to do Avon and Disneyland and all the fun stuff down there. So exciting. But we all get to see, I mean, we're going to get to see in the next couple of weeks, uh, oh my gosh, holiday stuff. That it's just crazy. I am just blown away that this year has gone by so fast. So yeah, so if you haven't registered for that virtual Avon Connect, make sure that you've registered. You can do the free. You don't have to do the $30 bundle. And in fact, I don't know if they've hit their 1,000 or not. So I'm not sure, if that's still available. But definitely get on and do the free portion of it so that you are seeing it, real time live announcements. That is always great, and you don't have to wait. You know, they will put segments of it out on YouTube, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit. And I don't know about you, but I like to be in the know as soon as possible. Speaking of being in the know as soon as possible, it looked like we were going to have some things coming up. I saw on the Avon Buzz Let me see. I I don't know if I can do this or not. Let me check and see. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. I'm going to try to check this really quick. Let me see if I can check it. And hopefully I'm still with you guys. But we are, where was it? Avon. I'm looking through my, what is my order? Where was, I got an online ornament, an online order, and then Avon Buzz, here it is. So let me check really quick. We have coming up the 19th through the 22nd. Let's 19th through the 22nd. So tomorrow, OMG, I need to get my graphic ready and get it up for us. 19th through the 22nd, free shipping on $40 orders online. Now they will either be able to use, the code's going to come up live on the 19th on our site. This campaign goes through the 25th, so 19th through the 22nd, that's going to, just be a good, good little section here that we're able to share. But they'll only be able to use the code for free shipping or the code for the duo. So they're going to have to decide which they want. If they don't have a $60 order, it's an easy go. But I know that when they have, Avon has free shipping, we like to get our customers to use that because Avon's going to cover the shipping for us. And it's hard to tell our customers, use the, the code, whatever code we get tomorrow on the 19th, use that code so that, so that we get our shipping covered because, no matter what the order size, but if they're over 60, you really want the customers to get rewarded. So you can make sure that they know about that duo code, and then you can just cover shipping. And it's nice to be able to reward our customers with a free offer. So free shipping or free vitamin C duo. So that is awesome. The other thing I wanted to talk about that I have seen and I definitely am on board with is getting ready for Halloween. We were doing, y'all know I have my order coming tomorrow and we are able to start ordering from this What's New on this campaign, which is the fall, and it has the first of our Halloween items coming in. So I have some Halloween coming in tomorrow. So it is definitely not too soon to start planning and talking to our customers about it. So I kind of worked with ChatGPT earlier today, got some ideas, and there's definitely some great ones. I'm going to be sharing them online, different ways to make some, this is going to be in October will be a great time to, if you're a scary movie lover fan, it's going to be a great time to just put some extra content out on your page. What's your favorite scary movie? What's your favorite Halloween candy? We can make all kinds of other fun posts along with Avon posts. But the one that got me today, I saw it from another representative, and it's always nice to see what somebody's come up with and then tweak it to work for you. Now, she had put out a post already, asking her friends and everybody on social media, um, would they be willing to pass out Avon, you know, little packets for her. She's got her business card in there. She's got a little bit of candy. I think she might have put a sample in there. I'm not sure. There was something else in there. Um, Now she is a little bit larger. Um, definitely, definitely 10 star and above. So do this within your price range. Now she was willing to ship. So she was like asking everybody. So that's why she's doing it so far ahead. Is that she's asking and she's saying, let me know. Do you want 10, 20, 30, 50? And I will give you these little bags pre-made if you will pass them out to moms or put them in kids' trick-or-treat bags to go home to the moms, that kind of thing. And she's really asking, um, people to help her, which is awesome because, I had not thought about that. I used to do the mommy bags, take this to your mummy. And I would have the little clear bags with a book and some adult candy, and usually like a little gift certificate for a first order for a brand new customer. And I would have those every Halloween, and my husband usually did the passing out of the Halloween candy. And while the kids were there, he'd say, hey, can you take this to your mom? And the kids were always excited. Here, mommy, something for you too. So I've done that for years until all the kids grew up on my area. And we now have no trick-or-treaters, none. So it's an outlet that has been taken away from me. Another outlet that I used to do is the events up at the rec center in my community. And I have seen the advertisement already on, hey, register if you would like to be a part of the trunk or treat up at the rec center here in our community. Two great ways to be getting your information out. It's going to cost you a little bit of Halloween candy, but you put the Halloween candy with the business card, and you can do books if you absolutely, if you have the money to invest, great. Definitely need at least a business card. I'm going to try to come up with something that maybe like a Halloween card or something that could be slipped in there with your information. So I'm going to work on that for the group. But if you can do it on your own, get some little Halloween cards and, slip your, be able to say Happy Halloween. You don't have to do a full brochure if it is a larger event and you just don't have the money to do it. When I would do it here at the house, I was doing 20, and that's not too big a deal for my size of a business. So 2 packs of books, that really wasn't that big a deal. But if you get into some of the community type things, or like that other representative where you are asking other people to pass out for you and they may have larger amounts, that may not be feasible. But definitely start looking around for those kind of events and those kind of opportunities coming up with the Halloween season. And even if you do get trick-or-treaters, it's that is such a great thing to ask other people to hand out for you, because you can get in other areas that you may not have reached, and especially people that you would not have reached. Because most of us have canvassed our neighborhoods at least once, hopefully multiple times, and hopefully your neighborhood knows that you are the Avon lady. I I know I have heard from people that have been either coming to pick up their orders or have seen me on my Google business profile. They're trying to find my house. They're a few houses off, and they'll ask a neighbor, "Hey, do you know where Margie with Avon is?" And they know where to send them. I have my signs out, my books out. They know where I am and what I do. They may not all buy from me, but they're aware I'm here. And that's what's important. So that's why I'm saying a lot of us have canvassed our own neighborhoods to where asking somebody else to pass out. And it's not hard to have them pass out something that doesn't cost them anything. And you could even give them a little free something to say thank you. And definitely within your budget. You don't want to go out, you don't want to make this outside your budget, but you do want to grow your business. Either, and make sure that your little goodie bags or whatever also contain, if you are willing, always shop with me, but if you're willing, put out that opportunity to join Avon. Also, starting your own team is great, and definitely want to, if you are a leader, we definitely want to put that opportunity out there also. So yeah, just a great thing to do. So, and like I said, I saw through my feed with the trunk or treat, you got to get registered for those. So definitely check out any of that going on in your communities and get known. That way, you can definitely take advantage of being able to pass out to people that you may not ever you may not have got to talk to, and you can look for them like in other cities around your area also. If you or if you know of somebody else doing a trunk or treat event, again, ask, say, hey, can you put out some, if I give you some books and some little and we'll work through it on what to do in the way of because they can be pretty simple. I don't know if I have any Halloween ones over here or not. Let me check. I know I have Valentine's Day. I don't know why I have those out all the time. I think it's just because it's the love. But you can get the, just so we can talk about sizes here. And we're going to talk more and more. Yeah, I've got the Kiss, the lip ones, and that's because, it's just good all year round. I get them at Valentine's Day, but because lips with our lipstick, they are just so easy. So you can get these at I find them at any Dollar General, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, whatever. And they're just a pack of, you get like 40 of these little Ziploc bags. These are great for, especially if you're asking someone. You could easily, I know they have Halloween ones. You could easily put a business card and an opportunity, some kind of opportunity information, a sample, some candy, something in there to make it fun, and then ask people to hand them out for you. And yeah, what a great inexpensive way, besides candy, depending on what kind of candy. I know candy is getting more expensive. I mean, I feel like it is, especially the chocolate. because we've always been ones that we do make sure we've always loved Halloween. So we do chocolate and we do other, because I know some kids can't have chocolate. So I always make sure that there's a variety. Um, but definitely, whichever kind of candy you choose to put in there, you could do that, and definitely get expanding. So that is and you can do that for trick or treat things for coworkers, um, any kind of clubs that you're in. Everybody loves a treat, a trick or treat. So you could definitely do it for any kind of, organizations that you're in, and be able to get the word out of what you do. That's the huge part of it. Um, Definitely, if you have the opportunity, comment below, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. Comment below if you have some things going that are working, and that you wouldn't mind sharing. Because definitely working together as one Avon is what we are best known for, is that we work together as a company rather than versus against each other, because we all know that there's plenty of customers out there to serve. We are not, yeah, we do not have to fight for customers whatsoever. I know I have lots of Avon people selling around me, because I've heard, that there's someone has books here, or somebody's got books at the barbecue shop, or somebody's got books down at the gas station, or whatever. So I know there are other representatives, and they are doing great. I am so happy that that they are getting out there and getting known. Like I said, I used to be able to do that. Now I am more working from home. So my Google business profile, keeping up my Avon.com, making sure that it stays active so that they can search with me that way. If your account is not active, you're not on the search when they go on to Avon.com for a representative near where they live. You have to keep your account active, which means placing an order, once every 3 months, I think it is. So it's not that hard to keep your account active. And if you are trying to make a business out of this, you're going to be needing to place an order a lot more than once every 3 months. Um, so, definitely making sure that we keep those avenues. So whether you are out placing your information out in the community, or and working it from the other perspective of keeping your account open, sharing on social media, um, Google business profile, um, Campaign Mailer, mailing out books through Campaign Mailer, which is the cheapest way to go. If you do not know about Campaign Mailer, let me know and I can send you a link over to them. And I keep a link on some of my videos. I automatically have the go there because it's such a great asset to be able to use. Um, but yeah, making sure that you're using all of the avenues. We have so many to be able to share what we're doing, and that we're here, that we have things to share. Um, Definitely. I just lost my train of thought. So I hope that some of this, I even forgot to bring my phone into my office. So it did not show me any comments on Facebook. If you did comment and it did not show here, I apologize for not acknowledging you. But definitely put the comments in there, and let's share with each other. Um, and it goes into it also. I know it's kind of late in the game for back to school, but there are back to school opportunities that you could be, sending, as you're meeting the new teachers, take them in, hey, thank you for doing such a great job. Take them in a little treat with an Avon book, and introduce yourself. When you're going out and about, um, anywhere, when you're going, out and about anywhere, wearing your Avon stuff, whether it be a pen, a shirt, a cap, whatever it is, definitely, wear that. Let people know that you're here, that you're available to sell, and that we're still around because we are 140 years strong. Um, this next campaign is going to be a blast. With absolutely, sharing that, going into Avon Connect. It's going to be a good time. So I hope that you all got some kind of idea. It's really that time to start looking at our friends and seeing who has kids, who has what, and really start thinking ahead on how we can have help growing our businesses, and who's gonna be there. So with that, we're gonna keep working on this subject, I'm sure, a few more times. But with that, I'm gonna say good night. And like I said, free shipping on 40, the 19th through the 22nd. Code will be live on your e-store on the 19th. That's where you're going to get the code. That's when we're all going to get the code. And so if you're live with me tonight, it'll be in the morning. And that's when I'll probably make my graphic, is once I have the code. And then yeah, we are through the 25th. So let's try to have a really good campaign again this time. And just keep looking for those opportunities. I am just a text, phone call, or email away. Or just comment on here if you're not on my team. I am more than willing to help if I can. So yeah, get in touch with me and let's make a success out of businesses that we love.